Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition here in the in Skyhold, of course. So let's go, and I think we've got something here. Obviously we've sent a lot of people off, so we'll go and head back to the war table room place. War table? Yes, that makes sense. And then I think we've got a lot of cutscenes to get through. If memory serves, the War Council.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
I'm sure they are. Let's hope for deserters. I'm sure they are.
We've beaten their god twice over. Corypheus must be livid. Where is he now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
Well, we should try and keep them there.
They've terrorized Thedas long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one.
Hello, Morrigan.
Fortunately, I can assist.
Can't help. You're intruding. Continue.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
Tis best if I show you.
Show me? What?
This is an Eluvian.
Oh yes, because that's what you were doing in
Elven
them.
artifact from a
Hall.
time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
Poor Meryl. She couldn't fix it. She can fix the one she had. How did you do this?
You can restore an artifact like this.
There was a price, but one I gladly paid. I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Eluvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Oh, yes, because you travel him on during Witch Hunt. It's a trap! She leads you to Corypheus, you die. No, I trust Morrigan. Oh, are we having a level? No, I actually wanted to use the war table. Game. Game? Or is this just a cutscene? Okay.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
Creepy, echoey music.
I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Eluvians join. whatever they might be.
This could be useful. It's incredible. Are we in danger? It's incredible.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
Opened from this side?
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Eluvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I assume you have one?
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Eluvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
And how did you find it?
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
The end of Witch Hunt.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What on earth does that mean?
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a safe place to raise my son. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
And Corypheus wants it? Wants this place?
Corypheus wants to come here.
And I assume somewhere else.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh. Like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Eluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
Very interesting. I assume we're back now. Right. Where are we? Ah! Okay. If memory serves, that Eluvian that Morrigan was working on, where she was working on it in Serol, I think that's what she was doing.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky.
Right, let's head
When
back.
there was no earth, you were the front. We'll try.
We're gonna head back to... Is that a new area we're gonna open up then? Let's send people off. Nest. Do the judgmenting. And then we'll go and talk to various companions. Actually, I could talk to Josephine on the way. I don't think she'll have a cutscene, but it's probably worth checking on the way back. Oh, Morrigan subside. Ooh, I have a perk. Right. What was I going to do? Forces? Anything interesting? Lord Berrand. No. Various schematics for things. Immense focus. Ooh, increases maximum focus. That's probably quite good. Secrets, anything at the bottom. Serves the eager recruit, Frederick of Serol. Oh, he's from Serol. How delightful. Forward scouts. Reveals some extra things. Maybe useful. Connections. Things are cheaper. Things are cheaper. Friends in high places. Inquisition. Even tailoring. Gives small. Oh, yes, the inventory. Inventory. Thank you. Restore the port. Work on the port is underway. We trust you'll be pleased with the results. Either of the blades. Influence 30. Oh my goodness, a lot of things are opening up again. Griffin Roads. The mines have been collapsed and the docks one in the area utterly destroyed. For a time it looked as though we might have to join them. The Grey Wardens fought with unmatched bravery to clear us a path before the entire mountain fell upon us all. The surviving Wardens are remaining in the area to continue patrolling for darkspawn. I thank the Maker for giving you the wisdom to spare the Wardens and bring them to our service. While we fought the beasts deep in the mines, we uncovered what Marquis Buffon must have been looking for. I've sent it to the Inquisition for safekeeping. It might serve us better than it would have served the treacherous Marquis. My agents were successful. Our dwarven warrior, Corbin, led a foray into the College of Magi and emerged with both the mage refugees and whatever artifacts could be transported, all before the Navarran mobs finally stormed the gates. If the Venatori were behind this, they have been disappointed, and the refugees expressed their relief and their thanks for the rescue. They've returned. Truth or Dare, the end game. I've got too many quests, too many things, I don't know what to do. Annexing Kirkwall. Let's deal with this. The worst of the Mage Rebellion is now past. However, the Mage who started it all, who destroyed the Chantry in Kirkwall and murdered Grand Cleric Elthina and dozens of the innocent faithful, is still at large. The fanatic Anders, curse you, must be brought to justice. Though he may no longer be in the city, it is still home to many of his known associates. Technically, so's Skyhold. Thanks, Varric. This is resolved to invade Kirkwall to locate Anders. Oh no. This guy. But Starkhaven's annexation of this notoriously troubled city has not proceeded as planned. Of course it hasn't, you pillock. The city's resistance opposes me. Of course it does, you pillock. They forget that I do this for the good of the city and for all the free marches. As a staunch ally of the Inquisition, I entreat support for this endeavour, that Kirkwall may be brought under control before more innocents are harmed. I fear the diplomatic ramifications of having our soldiers seen as part of a conquering army. Let us tell the Prince that the Inquisition has no one to spare. After the destruction of Haven, who would blame us? We have a chance to end this to our advantage. Aveline will back down in the face of our own overwhelming force. If we bolster Sebastian with Inquisition agents as his advisors, we can keep him from doing more damage. The Prince means to retaliate against anyone who ever harboured Anders. Kirkwall's resistance is headed by Guard Captain Aveline. With our help, she can break Sebastian's resolve and send him. Oh my goodness. No, I just thought it was going to be, no. I can't, no. I don't want to send Josephine. We're going to have to step in some way. Before more innocents are harmed, but you're going to march in, and it's going to end up being a guerrilla war, and you're going to end up killing those who are innocent because they might be the enemy. Right, Cullen. Okay, I know. It's very interesting that essentially Cullen is defending the mages of Kirkwall. I think he does it at the end of 2 as well, but just kind of, again, it's character development that's actually good. We're going to send Cullen. We're going to defend Kirkwall against Sebastian.
Inquisitor.
I may regret that choice later, but House of Amladris. Amladris. I've got a few of these swords. Favour returned. Truth or Dare, endgame. Ambassador Montillier. We have never met, but I believe you have, through discreet means, saved me from a most disagreeable connection. As I dislike being indebted to anyone, I shall endeavour to repay you with a news item of some interest. Were you aware that the Grand Duchess of Lied recently paid a visit to Lake Celestine? Indeed, she stayed an entire fortnight as a guest of Duke Alvin Blanchard of Valmontagne. I never know how to pronounce the GNE. In light of her other connections and the curious amount of coin which spread across the region in the aftermath, you may wish to pay him a call. Sincerely, Duke Valère-Fontaine. Duke Blanchard was conspiring with Florian. The Imperial Court would like to know. Send our agents in. We can expose this connection to Florian for all the world to see. Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
And then have a look at some of these I just can't do. A favour returned. Ambassador Montillier. It was lovely to see you at the Winter Palace. Your presence in our court is like the emergence of the first lilies in spring. In the spirit of friendship, I am offering the Inquisition a unique opportunity. You may be aware that King Wilhelm of the Anderfels is about to celebrate the 3rd birthday of his only son, Prince Baldwin. The festivities will be quite lavish, and representatives from nearly every court in Thedas will be bringing gifts. Wilhelm is an exceedingly pious man, even for an Ander. A gift from the Herald of Andraste delivered to the party could earn the undying approbation of the Anderfels. With regards, Celine Valmont. I know exactly what to send. We need only a messenger. Oh, she's the only one who can send it anyway. Okay, go on.
At your service.
Thank you. We're about to get people horribly murdered. I'm sure of it. Why isn't Cassandra at these meetings anymore? I think she was a member before because she was the kind of almost de facto leader of the Inquisition. But I feel kind of bad that she's been replaced.